Alright, y'all, back in the Bazaar, going for a rank ticket and more Pyg Gaming, because for as much as I think I'm okay with Pyg, I am definitely not good with Pyg, and I am still hard stuck on 110 piece. So, let me see how this goes. I also have like 45 minutes to maybe at absolute most an hour before I start being very obnoxious to my very kind neighbors. So let me squeeze this in before then. All of these kind of suck. There's no good enchantments here. These all kind of suck. I guess I'll take this. At least this way, when this scales, it will have some defense. Okay. Get rewarded for a decent choice. Grab this, grab this, grab this. Definitely grab this. And grab this.
Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
Alright, should be an easy win against the computer on this first fight, but if you're losing that fight, then we need to have some other conversations. I think I might have seen somebody's run earlier today do that. No comment on who. Feel free to guess below. It should be a pretty easy win here. Got good defense, especially for the early game. Really, any defense is better than no defense. And a nice, easy win. Alright. This, go here for now. Yeah, I can go there for now.
I pay well for mid-size. Reasonable. Happy to exploit. I mean, help you.
Okay, I'll take that for now. Actually, I do have regen there, but this, I would rather have this scale a little faster, so I'll do that. I'll take a free item right now. Sure. So I think now that I have that at silver, the next thing that I really need to look for is a freeze item, because that little burn item scales pretty aggressively with freeze. I just got this mellow watermelon water. Never had it before. It's pretty good, actually. It's not overly sweet, which sometimes when you buy like a fruit flavored thing, it's extremely overpowered. Like a lot of juices do this. So this is actually pretty nice because it's a lot more chill. And on the subject of chill, get to kick back for a second, and just like that, we take the easy dub on day one. So the one thing that I will say is, considering the direction that this run is already presenting itself, in terms of it having some of the burn skills, I'm gonna go with this.
You've learned all you can from me. See Argenta. Jeez.
And this is gonna go over here. This is gonna come up there. This is definitely gonna get sold sooner rather than later. Grab this.
No sale. I want what's right for you.
Belt is good for me right now.
Free. I like the exercise.
So considering the direction that this is going, I actually have done this run a couple of times by myself in the past couple of days, and in terms of like having a lot of freeze and having this scaling its burn based off of the freeze, and it wasn't necessarily my best attempt, saying that lightly. So actually no, I do want you. Do I want this? I'll go with this. And I think this is still gonna stay over there. And then this is definitely going over there. Like, I did pretty okay with those attempts. I'm not going to sit here and say they were terrible. I think I got like 7 wins, maybe even 9 wins on that like freeze burn, but late game, Pyg can get so big and can hit you with so much damage so quickly. Really, any kind of scaling builds are tough. If you get past like day 13, day 14, it can be really tough if you have like a pure scaling build, because you're just going to be facing so much near instant damage that you need to not only survive, but then you need to also kind of regain your health or defend against it while also outputting a lot of damage. Like, I remember I had like a freeze run going, and I lost to, I think it was like a 30,000 health Pyg that put out like 10,000 damage in like the first 3 or 4 seconds. So you really do have to kind of plan for that. So if you're fully relying on scaling and you don't have any like any kind of multipliers late game, then you're not in the best position. And a lot of the multipliers for Pyg are fully based on value. So like, some of my thoughts pretty early in this game is that I'm not really seeing a lot of that, although I do have the rewards card, which is really good for the early game. But my thoughts here are that I might be slightly... I'm actually going to do this for now, because I don't think the extra health is going to make that much of a difference compared to the extra scaling from the extra and the extra burn. So I think I'm going to do this right now.
Are you sure?
But basically my thought process is that the layout of what I got in this early game here is good for the early game. It's actually pretty, like, it's very good for the early game. Like, I'm fairly comfortable with where I am right now, but knowing how it can go late game, I do have some concerns about being fully reliant on slower scaling, whether it's burn scaling or anything else. And so I definitely want to keep an eye out for, one, I think the main thing is going to be a freeze item, because this definitely is a fast item that can scale pretty high with burn. And even as I'm saying, like, it's not ideal, that's still going to get me till day 10 if I have it. But at the same time, I also want to be thinking about some of the value-based items as well.
I still lost? If you're not growing, you're failing.
I'll take loot. Okay. None of these really do it for me. Okay, there's a freeze item, that's a good one. This can go. That's gonna come out for now.
The cities where the wounds are.
I'll get a skill here. 100 max health for each non-weapon. I do have non-weapons, that's good. And I actually think that what I'm going to do here might be slightly... No, because I actually have the freeze combo now. I mean, I am strong for where I am, so I'll wait. I was thinking about putting the belt out so I had 50% extra max health. I think that late game that's going to be very important for me, especially if I can get it up to gold or to diamond, where I even have more of a percentage of max health. But I think for today, the most important thing is having multiple heals and regen items so that this can scale, because that's my win condition right now. The burn definitely helps, and you can see here how this has gotten a lot bigger now that I've frozen a few times.
Turn the lights off when you leave.
But I think late game, I'm probably, I mean not probably, there's a possibility that I move away from the kukri, but it depends on what I get.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Pyg's Gym is interesting, but that goes more towards a weapons build, and I'm not really set up for that. And it's slow. It's powerful, but it's slow. I think if I had like a wide weapon setup, I would pivot to that, but I think not yet. Speaking about weapons, I don't really need weapons, but I will go there just to get some extra free gold. I won't roll though.
Bazaar is not kind to the weaponless.
And by free gold, I mean because I have the rewards card every time I go to a vendor, this is gaining extra value. And right now I just have it on a nothing item, but eventually that will be on a value scaler.
You do see these tusks, right? In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
They also had a watermelon pineapple flavor of this that I'm kind of regretting that I didn't get. But I was kind of concerned because it was pineapple was such a strong flavor, and with something that I haven't tried, if it was overly sweet, I was just like, I would not have been happy with that.
I must repeat the experiment.
But I think next time I will go back and try the watermelon pineapple. This is good.
It's all about motivation.
Okay, upgrade. Upgrade a bronze tier item. It has to be a rewards card. There's absolutely nothing else to upgrade other than rewards card. I could upgrade this, but no.
Temper, sharpen, reinforce.
And the reason why I'm not selling this yet is also this can come out. Actually, no, this is coming out. I can sell that. The reason why I'm not selling this is because I don't think either of these heal items are going to be here long term. And so I will save that extra free 10 heal that I have here until I have a heal item that I think is worth selling it onto. And in the meantime, I'll use the rewards card and up its value, so when I sell it, I get free gold. Speaking of, let me go see tools.
Last time
This is a value stacker. It's an okay one. It's not a good one.
It's
I'll
always
buy
that
it.
tool you thought you'd never need that ends up saving your butt.
I guess for now I'll put this on here. And the reason why I did that was because getting the globe early is really powerful because it gives me an extra 100 max health, and then with the belt it's just going to be really more of like an extra 150 max health every time that I use it. So for now I'll value stack on that.
Any good fights lately?
Don't really need any of these.
But bare hands are not enough.
You bring your
Yeah, I mean,
city ways to
kind of
bed.
what I've been saying this whole time. I think
I'll show
for
you
the
where
early
to
game this is pretty okay, but I'm going to start falling off like without significant changes. I think I could possibly lose today. But I definitely think I could lose day 5. 100%. But I also have a day and a half before then, so. I think what I'm looking for now is
You gonna meet my cousins.
probably a large heal property. And I also don't want to get hard stuck on the kukri just because it was my first enchanted item. Like, none of those enchantments were any good, so I shouldn't be sitting here being like, oh, I got the enchantment, so let me make sure I use it. Like, no, that doesn't make any sense. I'm going to upgrade the hot stones because I need the regen. And let's see. I'll go here.
Take your turn. I'm pretty laid back.
No. I could have taken the freeze item, but no.
See that mountain? That's home. You might have what you need.
My people. Boring.
I'm curious, do you have a favorite character in the Bazaar? Have you even played it at all? And do you have a favorite playstyle? Are you a single weapon Vanessa player? Are you a burn dually player? Are you a value stacking pig? Or do you just love the poison and regen of map? Just curious. I kind of like all of them. I think the diversity of the game is what actually makes it really fun. I know that they kind of just put out a new character recently with Mac, but it would be nice to get another new character, but I think that might be me being a bit greedy. Silver tier skills. First time you use a large... Oops, no. First time you use your rightmost item, charge a freeze item 1 second. Okay, so yes, 100% you want that. Because the more that I freeze, the bigger my burn gets. And the reason why I selected this is because every single time that I use a non-weapon item, this gets charged, and I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-weapon items.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
Okay, here's where I think I pivot away from the heal maxing kind of build that I have, because this, freeze 1 item for 1 second, multiclass for each adjacent property, goes right there. And then, I guess I need a small item. I guess I can keep you out there for now. You can go here, 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 and here.
Investment is building homes for money. I suppose I'm something of a cop.
I'm going to roll here, and it might mean that I'm going to need to be a little bit stupid with my gold for the next thing, but fortunately I don't have to, because there's nothing really good here.
No reward without risk.
Put the belt over there so it looks congruent. Scoiville is a burn scaler, but he doesn't scale that fast.
Hey, try this pepper.
So I think I can win, especially with about a little bit less than double the health that he has. Okay, come on, hurry up a little bit. Tiny bit faster would be nice because he is putting up a burn on me, but easy dub.
People always
Nice.
attack me.
Oh, that's great. I'll put that onto here. So I think I'm just doing the burn build again right now. I'm doing the burn freezer build again, but I'm doing it with some health maxing.
Just close your eyes and grab some.
Nothing here is really that good. Now the question is, do I roll? If I roll, it costs me 4, I have 8 gold. In theory, the things that I could get would be something like a knee brace here, so I get an extra 100 health every time I fight an opponent, which would be useful. I could get more burn. I think 2 items possible to get is worth the roll. And okay, perfect. I got exactly what I was hoping to get. So, you can go. You can come out. You can come out. And then you, I think, need to be my fastest item. Because you're going to be doing the most burn. Economic Seminar, definitely best option here. Okay, money tree, and
Looks like I'm overstocked.
you can go. Put you over here. Grab this.
Ah, the joy of more.
Sell this. Sell this. Okay. Is there a universe where this comes out? I mean, I could eventually. I mean, in theory, I could do that. I don't think that wins me right now, but I think later it could. Okay. Because in this kind of situation, in this early kind of getting into the mid game, I'm gonna health max right now and just try to get my HP as high as I possibly can, and then hopefully in the later game, I'll get the money tree to have a really high value item or value number, and then because it's a pretty fast item as well, it goes off every 3 seconds. In theory, if I can get an enchantment on it, like a burn or a poison, it would be more valuable than just the the max health that I'm going for right now. But I don't think I'm going to switch that yet, because I think right now the health is more important. It buys me a little bit of extra time to fight. So you can see I'm over double as much health as this guy. But I don't have any sustain, and they do. And they have a lot of scaling as well. Yeah, I think I'm cooked. That's kind of what I was saying. Like, day 5 is where I was going to start falling apart with this.
You can learn a lot from losing.
Okay. Small items, I have those. Yes, I will definitely upgrade that. That's great. More regen. 100% upgrade that, yes. And then 100% buy that, yes.
You got it here.
Sell this. You can go there. I think I'm probably going to be okay with selling this. But I'll wait on that. Okay, this gives me crit chance, so I will do that. And I will upgrade the belt, that's fantastic. Infernal's gonna scale burn a lot. I think a lot faster than me. I think I'm gonna go to the Mosquito and see if I can get cooldown reduction. And I think other than one of the insect wings here, I don't really want anything, including the skill.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're
Okay,
fighting for.
I did not get that. That's okay. Alright, that can go there. Go
Welcome
here.
in, hon. What can I get you?
Okay, I do want that item, so how do I get there? How much is it? It's 8. That'll get me to 6. Selling this quickly kind of sucks. And I don't really think this is going to be here long term. It's good, but...
Every item finds its buyer. It's a relationship, you know?
Okay.
Well, howdy, hero.
I do want this. Okay, so let me sell this. Buy this.
Louis, now that's a bargain.
Move that over there. Sell that. Okay. Okay. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get more value out of this, so let me just do this right now. Okay.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Cooldown reduction is great.
Circuits to see that find on.
This can go back right there. And I think I'm good there.
Now that's giving up the business.
Okay, I think I need to upgrade
I
that.
respect loyalty, but thanks not here. The fire softens before it strengthens. Remember that.
I think I need to do this. I don't have as much health for the fight, but I have a little bit of defense, but mainly I have that
I'm huge.
every time I freeze I get an extra 6 regen, which I think is going to be more valuable than the health long term. Because I have, now that I have another property here, this actually has 3 multicast. So every time this goes off I'm going to get 18 regen. Okay, that's not ideal. Come on. Come on. Losing to a dinosaur dually is disheartening. Okay. This can go over here now.
You see landfill, I see buried treasure. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find on. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Make deals, not war.
I think I have to do it.
You're all
It's gonna require a bit of a pivot, but I think you can go. You're not coming back out here, unfortunately. And then, as much as I hate to say it, I think you can go. And then this is gonna be my... I think that's the whole run. There's a possibility this gets replaced, but I think at this point I'm just gonna let it run and go with what I have. I think I can beat this guy. I might be delusional, but I was delusional. Shh, don't tell anyone. Alright, so that was not ideal. Put this over here. Go back to the shop. I don't really need any weapons, so there's nothing really here for me. Probably should have gone to the free dig site, but it's okay. Okay, they really want me to upgrade that, and I think at this point I agree.
So, how about this weather?
How is this build good? No. Do I think that I'm going to win this fight today? No. Do I think I could? I mean, sure, it's possible. It's not a bad build. It's congruent at least, but it's kind of exactly what I was talking about. Relying fully on in-fight scaling with Pyg is just not the best recipe. Especially against the shield dueling, that's not great.
I can turn your minutes into hours. I get it. Time cost.
If you're not growing, you're failing.
Why does Nufu set himself apart? We Sphinxians must work together. I have seen such talent once before, and it bloomed into Adira.
This is a good item, but it's slower, and I think it's also, especially considering I haven't been doing too well, I think it's kind of late to start the value scaling on it, so I think unfortunately I'm probably just going to pass on that. I still think I can beat this guy. Oh, I probably need to put my big heal item on the board, but I'll be okay. That was not my best moment. Okay, I do think I win this one, which is kind of funny considering one of my items wasn't even on the board.
I've come too far to let you stop me.
Okay, I don't need this.
Discounts for peace. Use that for the good of all.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does.
I mean, I do freeze a lot, so this guy gains 10 damage every time you freeze, and then obviously when you go to gold and diamond, it gets better. Charges 2 seconds, so with how much I'm freezing, it would go off a decent amount, but again, it would take a while for its damage to scale.
Hey, that's okay. It's been nice talking to you.
At least with this, I'm having over 500 heal every 3 seconds. The other one, I think,
I should warn you.
I could have maybe replaced the balcony with it, but I don't think that really would have
I may be young for
made that big of a
but I've
difference.
seen my share of storms.
Let's see what's the crit chance here. Okay, that's good. Do they have any other scaling? Okay. So poison scaling and slow heal scaling. I think I win this one. There we go. Oh. Okay. Still win.
Defeat does
Nice.
not defeat me.
5 wins on a bad build is not too bad, and I still have 2 life left. Okay. This goes here. This goes here.
I'm finished with
Don't need
fighting.
any of these.
But
Thank
I
you.
can help you finish the
No,
fight.
that's
All
big.
my weapons have been tested in battle.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Income. I don't really need income right now. I mean, I could need income, but it's not gonna. I'm gonna go loot. Perfect. Burn. That's great. That goes there. That goes there.
Are tools weapons? Well, that's up to you.
Yes.
See ya.
So now at the start of each day I get 200 max health rather than the 100 that this had before. This guy's damage scales pretty aggressively, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fight this guy again. I already know I can beat him. I'm gonna take the little bit of gold and the guaranteed. Oh, I did the same thing. I left my item off the board again. I guess that's just how I'm supposed to fight this guy. Well, at least I know I can beat him like this. Okay.
Believe you'll win, and you'll win, but not against me.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
Freeze. I think this is bait, but let's take a look at it. So freeze one item for 1 second. That doesn't matter. It's good that it has the freeze trigger, so it would scale this. But when you use another non-weapon item, charge this. Charge is really powerful in this game. Speaking of which, also I need this. Charge is really powerful in this game. So in theory, I have either a multicast of 3 every 6.7 seconds with this, but that's guaranteed to be 6.7 seconds. Or with this, I have freeze one item every 9 seconds, but every time that I use an item, it will charge this. And I have 2 very fast items. This is 3.7 second cooldown, and this is 2.4 second cooldown. Now, if I buy this, it would also replace the balcony, and the balcony is doubling the value of the money tree, which is where most of my defense is from right now. And I can't really think of another item, I could be wrong, but I can't really think of another item that, at least a small item that will double the value of the item next to it. I can think of large items that double or however many multiples of all the items' value, but not a small item. So in theory, if I put this in here, I'd have to get rid of both of these. This gets a lot weaker. And I may get roughly the same amount of charges. I think that is very elaborate bait, and I'm going to pass on it. This is interesting. But again, I think that's bait. It's an interesting item though. It's ammo. I don't have any ammo. Okay. I'm gonna go here.
The elder could see me now.
And then haste onto the 3-time multicaster would be great. Yes, I will take that enchantment. And it's 2 items, so multicast, so it's actually, that'd be 6 instances of haste. That's a great item.
You do see these tusks, right?
I have faced 82 foes.
Okay, so this is a Mac on their last life. They've got burn, which I don't really like to see, but they have a lot of ammo. But if I can survive the first wave of them using, oh no, they do have reloading. Is that this? Reload 2 items. Okay, so they do have reloading. Ignore what I was about to say. I basically just need to wait until my burn outscales them, which I think will happen, no problem. And you can also see how much more HP I have because of some of the HP games I've been playing this whole entire game. Especially earlier, because I believe when you level up it's percentage based, so if you have a decent amount early it can really stack up late. Upgrade an item. You are going to get a shorter cooldown. You are going to reduce your cooldown, which I don't think I need to worry too much about. You're already going 2.4 seconds. You going slightly faster is not going to change anything. You would get more burn. But when I get more freeze, you get more burn. So I think I'm going to go with this.
Work is never done. It's always tightened, tempered, oiled, and cheap.
Okay.
You are amusing. I shall fight.
Now that's interesting. So, first time you would die, heal for 25% of your max health, and then your heal and regen items have more +1 multicast. Now the reason that's interesting is because that this is a regen item. This freeze item is a regen. Is technically a regen because when you freeze, gain 9 regen. So then every time this went off, which is currently freezing 3 items for 1 second, it would multicast that, so it would be 6 instances of freeze. Which means every time that this went off, this would gain 24 burn. And then if I level this up, that would be, what is that, 36, and then I think it would be 48, I believe. Every time that goes off. This is very interesting. It's definitely a drastic move away from what I've been doing with the money tree, but I think I can try this out in a fight without it really significantly impacting what I'm doing here. And I do have a computer fight right now, so let me try this out.
I would give it for free, but Andy says that's wrong.
I'm not going to go against that guy. I kind of wish I had a better opponent, but that guy destroys items, so I don't really want to go up against him. Yeah, because now this guy's burn is scaling like crazy. Yeah, I mean 350 burn in 12 seconds, roughly. Especially because this has multicast. Or sorry, it has multicast, but it also has haste, which means that because this is a passive item, the multicast is guaranteed to go onto these. Okay. It's actually pretty good. Definitely need this. How do I do this? How do I get this item so I can sell it? Oh wait, if I'm doing that, then I actually don't need the balcony, because I'm not doing value scaling anymore. Okay, I'm burning the boats. I'm burning the boats. I'm burning the boats. This might be very stupid, but I also think that right now I'm going to have like 7,000 max health, and then if I end up getting to the point where I'm about to die, I'm going to get 25% of that back, so that is fine by me. And now I have a ton of gold. This, yes. I actually do want to spend as much gold as possible right now, so that could level up. Perfect. That was very fast. So now this is when you freeze, this gains 6 burn for the fight, which remember, this does 3 items with a multicast of 2, so actually 6. And then this does 1 item with a multicast, of 2. So no, of 3. Okay. No, that's all bait. Well, it's not even bait. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't think I need to dig for a free item. I don't think there's anything that I really need here other than just leveling stuff up.
A friend. I mean, a customer.
No. No. It'd be nice to get an enchantment on this, but that's not necessarily guaranteed. I would love a skill where, like, your item gets more... Oh, no. When you heal or gain regen. When you heal or gain regen, an item gains 3% crit chance. Well, I have a multicasting regen item. So, every time I freeze, I would gain 3% crit chance. That sounds fantastic. That's a good skill. Okay, going up against a 4-win Vanessa on their last life. Swoop. I have a feeling that this might not be your day. I've got 7,700 health. You've got 26,500. You do have an eel, which is going to definitely get me with the multicast, actually. Because of my multicast. Oh, I might be screwed, actually. Let's see. How's the timing on this workout? Oh, I think I'm okay.
Bring her
Yes.
about! I've got another salvo with you.
Perfect. So that was a kind of the worst case scenario for me because it was an EO, which is when your enemy uses an item, charges 3 seconds, and I have a lot of multicast, and it had a lot of slow as well, which means all my items were super slow, and every time that I used it, their item was getting charged. So that was kind of a worst case scenario option for me, and the fact that I was able to win is pretty great. Alright, let's see. Items. Do we get any level ups here? No. This feels like bait. No. Well, if I need a money tree. Actually, I think there is a case for that, so that way this gets bigger.
Now that's quality.
Okay, this can go over here, this can go over there. Okay. It's bad econ, but it was mainly just to upgrade this, because this, every 50 gold you spend, this upgrades an item of a lower tier, and the only one left was the rewards card, so, and I'll make that back. Okay, gold items, I have gold items, come on. Nope, none of those. And none of those, that's unfortunate.
Poverty is a choice. Don't choose it somewhere else.
This guy does pretty significant damage, but I don't think it scales. And I think I can survive his first couple attacks. Oh, I should have gone with that one, because it's when you use a small item. No, this isn't an active. The middle guy has the juggler skill, so when you use a small item, charge a large item, but this is a passive large item, so that's actually not going to help me too much. Okay. Alright, and then I think, yeah, at this point I'm starting to look pretty okay for the win. And I forgot how much regen I get now that I'm freezing so much and I have multicast on everything. Alright, 700 burn, day 11. That's pretty good. That's actually not that bad. And 300 regen. Your items have +2 value. Okay, thank you. That's game-changing. Game-breaking, you might say. I'm kidding. I think I have to go for health now.
Now that's giving up the business.
Loot, sure. Regen, sure. Sell this, sell this.
I would tell you who sent me, but there is no name for them.
I'm gonna go max health, actually. Because with this, every time I add more health, I get actually an additional 75. So if like adding health equals 100% of health, then this would be plus 75. So every time I add, let's say if I add 100 health, I actually add 175.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Okay, so I've got 10,000 health. They have 3,800. They do have a very fast burn and poison pufferfish. They are getting frozen a lot, but they don't have any scaling, but they are definitely kind of wrecking me. My hope is that I think they're definitely going to take me down to 0, but oh wow, okay, I won faster than I thought I did. What I thought was going to happen was the luxury tents was going to come in and I would get another roughly 2,500 health, and then I would win. But no, I won before we even got there. And that was a very good Vanessa build. It was very fast and had a lot of charge, and still won. I don't know if I want that, but I guess heavy on a multicaster is not the worst thing. And I could always re-enchant it later if I want to. I want to save this for either damage or poison or fiery or something like that, so I will wait on that. Okay, sell this.
Cast aside your deathstruments!
Okay, none of those do anything for me. None of those do anything for me.
That's good, I guess.
I don't like fighting this guy, but I think I can survive for a little bit at least. This gets really big really quickly. Come on. Do something. Okay. Come on. I think I win, actually. Nice. That's a really tough opponent. His nitrogen hammer gains a lot of damage every time that this guy freezes, and all he does is freeze. So, okay, the first time you use an item each fight, freeze all non-weapon items for 2 seconds. That is amazing for me, because every one of those counts as a single instance of freeze. So let's say it freezes 8 items, then it would be 8 times 6, so this would be within 3.7 seconds. This would be at 48 burn.
If you're not growing, you're failing.
Upgrade an item. I want to say it's this, so that when I freeze I gain extra, instead of 6 I think it would be 8 burn, but I'm almost tempted to do the luxury tents, so that the first time I die I would have roughly, I think it would be 30% or maybe 40% of your max health. I'd have to check. I'm not going to check that. There is also a case for belts so that I have more max health, but this is my win condition right now, the burn. The faster this scales, the faster the fight ends. And the faster the fight ends, the sooner I went. And you can see over here I'm already back into the positive with the purchase of the money tree, so that's been great for me.
I would spar with you, but
I don't need weapons, but yeah, I really don't need weapons. There's nothing here for me.
I hope you live long enough to reconsider.
Skill upgrades. I do have skills, and I think some of them could be upgraded. First time you use an item each fight, freeze all non-weapon items for 3 seconds. I don't need that, because the instances, it's more about the unique instances of freeze. For me, not actually the amount of time. Longer just means that it takes longer for the fight to start. You have 100 max health for each non-weapon you have, plus 500, so then I would actually get plus, what is that, 750? No, it would be more than that, because it's 75% of 500, so it would be plus, like 110-ish. Okay, perfect. My math wasn't great there. J-Meister, it is a, was this an 8-win or 7-win Vanessa?
Go ahead, underestimate me.
It's a 7-win Vanessa on their last life. Lots of haste. It's a puffer. We've already beaten one of these. Okay. I'm getting regen faster than their poisoning, but it's close. And they haven't done too much to me yet.
Next time,
and they're
boys,
dead.
less
Cool.
blunder,
9-win
more
pig.
blunder.
Alright, so one more win, and I might be able to say that I am Pyg Gaming here. 7 items in play, I don't need that. When you heal or gain regen, an item gains 3 or from 3% to 6% crit. So far, that's the best thing. If you have no weapons, your item's cooldowns are reduced by 10%, so this would go to like 6.1-ish. I don't think that matters that much. The crit chance does matter, because if this has, let's say, 100 burn and it crits, it will put out 200 burn. Okay. I don't think any of this really matters all that much. XP. Leveling up, I think, would be more important right now, because once I beat this guy, I will level up, and then I'll go into the next fight with more HP. Should be an easy win here. This is the skill I was talking about before, Juggler. Okay. So yeah, this is already at 174 burn with, let's see, it's at 8, it's 246 burn with 80% crit chance, where it started with, at the beginning of the fight, it starts with 6 burn and 2% crit chance, so that's a lot of really good in-fight scaling. I like that. Okay, let me just sell this, I don't need that. Let me get this, let me sell this.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what
Diamond
you're fighting
skills?
for.
Yes, please. What kind of diamond skills? Leftmost shield item has 50 shield. No. First time you use an item, each fight shield equal to 50% of your max health. Thank you, that is great. That's going to give me 7,000 shield. I don't really need another item at all. I can't really think of an item that would be game changing at this point. So I'm just going to take this. Nope, that's bait. All of this is bait. Fun though.
Right then. Off you go.
I'll go for the loot. Give me the loot, give me the loot. Cooldown reduction, 100%. So, 6% cooldown reduction will take this from 3.7 to 3.5. Okay. And going up against a 9-win dually on their last life. Remember, I still have 2 lives left, so I can lose this one and be okay. I don't want to, but I can. Well, let's see, what kind of dually are they? They are... Huh. Yeah. They are definitely going to be doing a lot of damage, and they're going to be putting out a lot of burn. I do have nearly triple the amount of health that they have, and I have ever decreasing shield. But I think, yeah, that's a dub. That's an easy win. So that's Pyg Gaming. That's a 10-piece, and I hope you enjoyed. And it was a ton of fun. That was also ranked. I didn't say I was any good at this game, but occasionally I'm decent. Hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend. Thanks. Helps a lot. Peace.